Have you heard about the Project 2025, which is in relation to the elections that are happening in America? Now, Trump is talking about all these kind of changes that he wants to do to the military, to the education, generally to people's lives, and it's a serious issue. Now, I thought to myself, what about if we make a Project 2025 in our own lives, because there are things that we just have to start again and just do a whole different project about. Now, I know what is happening in America is quite serious, and if you don't understand what is happening, here clips.
Do you know that it is now a crime to be homeless? Pay attention. It's not a secret. Look it up. They are attacking our most vulnerable citizens. The Project 2025 plan is not a game. Look it up.
You've heard of Project 2025? Here's just a small sampling of what we can expect if it's enacted.
It calls for eliminating the Department of Education, eliminating the Department of Commerce, deploying the military for the use of domestic law enforcement against protesters under the Insurrection Act of 1807. It also has the repealing of Schedule F status for thousands of federal employees to allow a president to replace career civil servants with unqualified partisan loyalists. That's probably my favorite.
So just to lighten up the mood, I am trying to see if we can make a Project 2025 that sort of debunks certain things that honestly, when it gets to 2025, we need to just kind of stop. We need to start again. Okay, if you don't know who I am, my name is 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀𝐌𝐈𝐄𝐑. I am a serious self-help book reader that reads books, channels all that knowledge that I get, shares with you, so we can all learn, educate, debunk everything together. Okay, so let us start. The first thing that we need to put on our Project 2025, so as Donald Trump makes his Project 2025, we're gonna make our own Project 2025. Okay, number one, microphones or voices of people on TikTok, especially men, should be debunked and stopped. There are lots of people that have a mouth that shouldn't just speak. Like, it doesn't mean that if you have got a mouth to speak, a microphone or a platform that can allow you to say whatever you want to say, that you should just speak.
There's no tens at this table.
But that's your opinion.
It's not my...
It's an opinion, it's not
No,
fact.
but there's an objective component to beauty. If you were a 10, you would not need to wear makeup.
Prettier a woman is, the more likely she'll have a bad attitude. The richer a guy is, the less likely he'll be faithful.
People are now just speaking, if I can say it in an African way, it's like people are just speaking anyhow. You're just opening their mouth, and most of them are kind of like dehumanizing women in a way. And when they talk about all these kind of things, like, we need to stop. The podcasts are becoming podcasts. People are talking about things that should remain in their brain, and they're bringing them out. Ideas and things that, you know what, there's some conversations you have with you and your own self that shouldn't come out to the whole public to know, because boy oh boy, just because you're sitting in a comfortable sofa and you have a group of people around you doesn't give you the confidence to just okay. The second one is TikTok paying creators what they owe. TikTok is a very, very big platform that has caught everywhere on the storm. But one thing that TikTok does not do is pay creators quite a lot. Now, a lot of people come in the comments and talk about this and say, you know what, Lucy, you're wrong, you're doing this and that. But to be honest with you, I have friends and I have creators that I know are actually struggling on that platform, because it literally, like, the pay is just, no. I just feel like the YouTube money is so much better compared to the TikTok money. And I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I have at least 3 videos that hit millions, and lots of them that hit hundreds, like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 videos. But I can tell you how much I made on TikTok, on the Creator Fund. When I did those videos, I earned £400. That's all I got. In honestly speaking with you, I got £400. And if you don't believe me, here is a screenshot of it. That's why I got £400. So that made me go off TikTok for about 2 years. I haven't been posting regularly. I've just come back on now. But yeah, I left the platform because I was like, you're not paying me my worth. Why can I just put my energy on YouTube, which I know is a long game, but at the end of the day, I'll be able to gain something out of it. And some creators are saying that they're making a lot of money, but it's just a funny business, kind of thing. So we need to do a Project 2025. TikTok needs to kind of like change and sit down on the board, because it's just too much. It's just, you just know on YouTube it's just straightforward, RPM, CPM, whatever it is, and then you just yeah, that's it. Number 3, kids wearing kids clothes. Like, for Project 2025 next year, we need to normalize kids wearing clothes that are for kids. a lovely dress, a bow tie, lovely cute shoes. Like, kids are walking around here wearing clothes that they shouldn't be wearing as kids. Like, we should just stop dressing our kids like though they're adults and allow them to dress like kids. Allow them to go through stages, because we enjoy life when we go through all those stages. I remember this stage and that stage. But then when you start dressing your child like they are a Kylie Jenner, like, yeah. Project 2025. For Project 2025, let's talk about skincare routines. What business is it of yours as a 13-year-old having a 10-step skincare routine? Oh my God.
Kids are swarming Sephora to buy viral anti-aging products, and dermatologists say it might be a problem. Media outlets spoke to the doctors who had treated the girls as young as 11 for serious rashes they were getting from aggressive retinol serums.
But a child does not need retinol for anti-aging. It can actually dry your skin out too.
Store employees say they try to warn young customers about the potential side effects of the unnecessary skincare routines, but they aren't always willing to listen.
Your skin is still growing. Your skin is still maturing. You don't need lots of skincare. What's your business with glycolic acid? What's your business with retinol or retinol? Why are you doing with that? Why are you doing with hyaluronic acid? Why are you looking at Hailey Bieber with her glazed donut, thinking that you want to glow as much as you can and buying all the steps of your skincare? You just need 2 or 3 products max. One, you need a cleanser that is going to just wash your face, a cleansing soap that's going to wash your face, okay? 2, you need a moisturizer. Or 3, if you suffer with acne, something to do with your acne. But that's literally it. Let us stop having kids having 10 skincare routine. Like, what are you doing with all these products? What are you doing with peptides? Like, you don't suffer with under eye bags yet, and you are already saying this is for my under eyes. Like, who are you fooling and who are you lying to? Allow yourself to fruitfully grow. Like, adolescence is a thing that allows you to have all those breakouts and all that kind of things. We went through it. We go through it. Just relax. Like, And parents, where are these kids getting all this money? Like, where are these kids getting all this money? They're having all these skincare products in your houses and they're doing all those skincare steps for their own skin. They're damaging their own skin. They're, destroying their self-confidence because of they want to look like a glazed donut. Like, come on. Yeah, I do look a little bit like a glazed donut, but I've always been looking like a glazed donut For Project 2025, let us normalize people having a 9-to-5 job. So many people are looking down at people who do a 9-to-5 job and they're not hustling, because the idea has been, because rich people, entrepreneurs, everyone is saying that you need to have a side job.
To all the 9-to-5ers out there who wake up every single morning, Monday to Friday, and drive to a job that they hate, can you really imagine doing that for the rest of your life? So I live in beautiful Miami, Florida, working on my own terms in my own office because I've managed to secure a career that allows me to work off my laptop anywhere in the world.
You can only get rich if you have different streams of income. It has become like everybody's chasing a different stream of income. Scammers have become scammers because they're also looking for different stream of income. People are finding means and ways to have different, because the economy is so bad. Like, everything is so expensive. Employees are refusing to pay higher. It's just a whole confused generation that we are living in right now. And so a lot of people, some people love their 9-to-5 jobs and they're happy with that. But we have got into a culture whereby we are kind of saying, no, you cannot have a 9-to-5 job, because for some reason a 9-to-5 job is not glamorous. It's not okay. We all have to be hustling. We all have to be content creators. We all have to be dancing and showing all that kind of thing. We all have to be in London with our suitcases shooting, or we all have to be on podcasts talking. That's how we are hustling. We all have to pitch to brands and be part of brands. Like, some people are just happy with their 9-to-5 jobs. Some people are just happy with just going to the office, working, coming back home, be with their kids or their girlfriends or whoever, or be on their own. They're happy. So why can we just normalize that? Why can we just say it is okay? For Project 2025, allow people to be who they are. That brings to the point whereby we're like, stop correcting people, stop parenting people online. A lot of people parent a lot of people online, like correcting people, like allow people to make mistakes and let them learn from it. We have created this idea that we all have to be perfect online. Like, the moment someone slips up and makes a mistake, that's it. we've cancelled you, you're out of this way, you said something wrong, so that is your identity. We all think wrong things. Some of us don't say them, some of us don't type them, but we all have point in our lives whereby we talk about something, but let us stop overcorrecting people. Like, we get to a point whereby we are so we are educating people 24/7. We're telling people what is right and what is wrong every single time, but you just have to let people sometimes make mistakes and let them learn from it and take their own path, because it's just becoming a bit too much. Everyone is like saying this person is tone deaf, this person is this person is that, but you don't realize that you create pressure and perfectionism for that online sort of business and whatever you're doing. It's not good. And most of people who do this, like, their lives are a struggle life. They are not like, I've never met someone that who's doing well for themselves and very educated, emotionally available, and all doing that, leaving a nasty comment or correcting somebody else online. They don't have time for that. Even when they see it from a different perspective, if that makes sense. For Project 2025, like, we need to stop with the surgeries. It's becoming dangerous, and so many people are not talking about that aspect or that dark side that is actually happening.
Thousands of people travel to Mexico for the promise of a better body through plastic surgery.
A relatively affordable price makes it sound like a great deal, but one family is speaking out tonight with a warning. Fox 11's Gina Silva live in Torrance with a story you'll see only here on Fox 11. Gina.
Well, Alex, Christine, it was quite a bargain, a little more than $4,000 for a mommy makeover that included breast lift and liposuction. But that bargain ended up costing a woman's life.
She was so excited. It's all she really talking.
A lot of people have died from surgery. I think from this year, I can't remember how many people have come out or how many people have passed away because of surgeries that they have done that have gone wrong, like body enhancements, changing the way we look and all that kind of thing. Like for Project 2025, let us try to enjoy our bodies. Like, if a doctor told me that I have a health condition that would require me to do surgery, that would do something to my body, then that is different. But the society is telling women to have bigger and bigger and bigger bums, bigger and bigger boobs, slimmer waist, toned down noses. For some reason, everyone is repairing everything. The ears can be repaired, your knuckles can be repaired, your fingers, sometimes we don't like the shape of their fingers. Everything on your body can be repaired. There is nothing that can change. But for Project 2025, let us try as much as we can, because there is a standard that has been created by men. The standard has been created by a lot of celebrities, especially the Kardashians and everybody else that we perceive as our heroes. Like, they've created this standard that we have to do a lot of those things to change, because now we're hearing about Ozempic. Ozempic is everywhere. Everyone is taking Ozempic. Like, people are just popping pills and they're just slim. There is no working out that is happening, and people don't understand the benefits of actually working out. I run every single day, and I cannot tell you how much I feel so free and beautiful when I go for a run. But you don't understand that exercising is not about losing weight. If it's health and they say you have to, then I'll do it. People are looking for quicker fixes, but want to look good. And I blame the Kardashians, and I'm not a controversial person. It's not something that I enjoy doing, but first, they were slimmer, bigger bums and all that, thick. Now, they're slim. And now everyone is like saying slim is a new trend. So what next are we going to do? What's going to be the next trend? But we just have to try as much as we can to enjoy our bodies and allow ourselves to, be free. And that brings me to that point where I wanted to say, like, teenagers, listen to this. Stop changing your bodies. For Project 2025, parents, let's be a little bit stricter. And in a way that we kind of teach our children to love themselves a bit more. What is your business changing your body at the age of 18 or 19? Your body is still forming. Your bones are still brittle. Like, you've not yet formed. Apparently your front, of your brain, develops when you're at the age of 25. So what I'm trying to say to you is that allow your body to develop and change before you actually change it. You may say, I don't like this part of my body, but just let yourself grow. Go through things. Let your body do whatever it wants to do, and then you can think about whatever you want to do. Okay, that's up to you. That's your business and that is your life. Okay, but let your body grow. Allow yourself to grow. Maybe at the age of 27, 29, 30, then you can just go into that. But before that, honey, go. Let your body do its own thing, and then you can think about surgery. Okay. For Project 2025, the other thing is that let's start let's stop shaming people after we go on dates. I've seen this thing that I really don't like and I don't really enjoy, is when people go on dates and talk about how bad the date was, or how this guy came, or how they paid for the first date, or what happened, the whole story, naming guys, naming this and that. It's not nice. I find dating and going to meet someone as a point of vulnerability. So if someone gets to the stage whereby they have actually left their house and they've come to meet you, can that not just be a private thing? Why do we have to go on the internet telling people? It has become story time. Like
story time of how I'm going on holiday with a complete stranger from Tinder. So it is currently the 23rd of January and I've met...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that the date that I went on the other night was a fail, and that he probably only wanted a hookup, because I haven't heard anything. No check-in. No, how's your weekend?
We have normalized like things to do with relationships and dating and going out and meeting people and all that kind of thing as story time. Everyone is doing a story time about it, and I'm just thinking to myself, can we just not? Can we just keep it a little bit private and just enjoy that moment, rather than coming on internet and exposing and making money and having a story time for yourself and going viral? And poor guy is just like, okay, this is a bit daunting. Like, I've had like a lot of guys are afraid of going on dates because they are scared of what the girls are going to see on the internet. They don't know what they're going to say next. They don't know what this girl is going to be exposing, whether they're going to be exposing the shoes, the wallet, the money, the place, the location. Everything is just so much under pressure, which is that really not nice. For Project 2025, let us let go of the soft life or the that girl kind of thing. It's not sustainable. We need to kind of look at situations whereby we're loving ourselves more, we're understanding our worth and our value as women, rather than just thinking that we're going to have slimmer waists. We're going to look like a glazed donut. We're going to have matcha. We're going to eat salad that we don't even enjoy, matcha that we don't even understand the benefits of it, but because it's green, it looks healthy, so you're going to drink it. You don't even enjoy it. We're talking about all the kind of thing of being that girl. Someone is waking up with an apartment that is looking at, which faces the sunrise, not even the sunset, the sunrise. And for some reason, the same apartment that faces the sunrise also faces the sunset, which I don't understand. But yeah, so facing whatever the sunrise, and it's all white, it's all minimal, it's all this kind of apartment, it has all these kind of things and stuff like that. I would just think, oh my god, my aspiration is to get there. But that shouldn't be your aspiration. Your aspiration right now is to love yourself, enjoy yourself, value yourself, and understand that you are the price. You are the price, and that's literally it, because this soft girl has become very toxic, that we do the bare minimum expecting a lot to happen. I don't understand what law that is. I don't know. I don't think it's a law of attraction whereby you attract a lot when you do just the bare minimum of things, but it's just that kind of thing whereby the soft life has turned into a different kind of thing where it's very toxic and it's not nice. It's putting pressure on men as well as it's putting pressure on other women in a way. So we just have to kind of like relax a little bit, okay? Just for Project 2024, let's just go back to self-love and how to glow up, and just be normal about it. Let's just talk about drinking water, taking away people that actually don't help our lives, okay? Dealing with our finances and having a good night's sleep. How about that? The last one that I've got is hustle culture, which is creating a lot of debt, a lot of fake life. Like, I saw this thing about being on a fake plane and I'm just like, oh my god, my aspiration was to be on an easy jet. All along it's fake. So literally the hustle sort of thing, like, people are getting into debt, people are having more money, girls are having this 10 skincare routine at the age of 13, 14. I can't even afford that retinol, which is of the highest grade, and you're putting retinol. Like, what anti-aging are you trying to do for your own self? Okay, SPF is understandable. Everybody should have SPF, but why? Okay, so I'm saying is that we need to let go of the hustle culture, because this hustle culture is not really helping. It is making people like kind of, okay, let me just reset that. When I say hustle culture, I am for the hustle culture. I am about working hard, being disciplined, and doing the things that you have to do right, and giving back and stuff like that. That, yes, but the one that I don't allow or accept is fake life, like living that fake life and saying that I'm living my authentic self, going on holidays every now and then, making people that think that you find happiness when you go on a holiday. But to be fair, in England I need the sun, so I feel like I'm gonna get a bit of happiness when I go on holiday somewhere that there is sun. I just need it. It just helps my mood. But what it is that even a holiday is aesthetically pleasing. We're going to aesthetically pleasing places. I love a lot of travel people that go to, like, there is someone that I follow that is called Wodemaya. I'm telling you, Wodemaya talks about, goes to those African countries that you can travel to. I also follow someone who is called I know her personally. Is it Abena? And she does traveling Tuesdays. She travels to all different countries, not only the ones that are aesthetically pleasing, but she goes to all different places, which is like, wow, this is really, really good. But all in all, what I'm trying to say is that we need to stop this whole thing of like, we're getting into debt because we want to live that life and show who online. Like, who's keeping tabs of all that you're trying to show online? Like, it's tiring. It's really tiring. Like, we need to just kind of stop, Okay, so this is part 1 of Project 2025, as Trump is drafting the nonsensical Project 2025. We are also going to make our own list of our Project 2025 so that next year, as he does his, we can do ours, okay? But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want part 2, and if there are things you want me to talk about as well, let me know, because there are some things that have come, like lashes, long nails, yeah, and also dressing like age appropriately. Like, everyone is wearing like a crop top. It doesn't matter, we're all wearing crop tops. I have no problem with it, but would you be happy if your mom was wearing a crop top? Kind of thing. But leave down in the comments down below and tell me what you think I should include in part 2 of Project 2025. And yeah, I know this is a hot topic, so I just said, out of this hot topic, let me make our own project, because yeah, we need to lighten up something. But apart from that, you have a lovely day, a lovely week, a lovely night, whatever you're doing today and whatever country you're in. Check out the Project 2025. It's actually a very serious issue, and yeah, I don't vote there, but yeah, the more we speak about it, maybe the better it will get. But until next time, ciao ciao. What am I doing? I did this in my first video. It's meant to be like this, like Queen, like ciao ciao. Anyway, bye guys.